All right, earlier in the show, we told you about counties in Idaho with no confirmed cases of coronavirus, like in Boundary County, which is a good thing, right? But what if I told you the city of Bonners Ferry has a bigger concern than COVID right now? Although it could still be related to the recent run on toilet paper. Probably not. Probably because some people just can't seem to behave like adults. The city has recently seen a steady stream of calls made
Hello and welcome to Tab Gab, the only game show that's also a morning coffee talk type show. Can you see me on the screen? Kind of. I'm a little bit invisible because I'm in space. I am Siebelbrock Civil Fritz, the intergalactic ruler of the universe. And I have come here to judge humanity, to find out if you are worth saving or if we're gonna pave over you like that one movie you saw with Douglas Adams. Let's meet our guests today. On our left we have Laura Gordenick.
Woo! Yeah!
Thank you.
In the middle we have Georgie Corkery.
Woo! Woo!
And on the right, Legolas, aka Tanner Gilliland. There he is, folks.
Hey, where did Legolas go? Okay.
How are you guys doing this morning?
Doing great.
Doing great.
Are you ready to defend humanity?
We
I
are
don't
so
know.
ready to defend.
Sure.
I'm on the fence. I'll think
Okay.
about it.
Okay.
Let's do
Okay. Great.
We got this.
I
We'll
like
give it a
that
swing.
that objectivity coming into this. Let's go to our game board. All right, folks. Let's see what tabs we have today. Our first tab: Hot Nurse Die. Why pooping in
Ooh.
Woman returns to Semi dumps 40K. Mayor lies in coat. Man makes moat. Pandemic claims in Pizza Man fired foe. North Korea regime finally a on the moon as. These are our
All
tabs
right.
today, folks. Pretty exciting board, and we have poop once again coming in for our second tab. All right, first today is Laura.
Yeah,
What?
Laura.
Is
Because
it
she
'cause
raised her hand.
You should try doing it sometime.
Pet.
Stop it. I'm gonna go with Hot Nurse did the dirty. That's right, folks. Hot Nurse did the dirty.
Hot nose, hot
did the
nurse,
dirty.
oof, dyslexia. Hot nurse diagnoses not hot doctor for being not as hot as her.
Laura, what did you say yours was?
Hot Nurse did the dirty.
Wow, that is exactly my search history. Hot nurse dies of corona. Please.
Oh, that's
Bummer.
too real.
And
Tanner
Tanner's
already
disqualified.
loses.
Sorry.
Do we have our guesses?
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, let's see. Hot nurse disciplined for wearing bra and panties under see-through PPE gown.
What?
A nurse in Russia was seen wearing a see-through protective gown, wearing nothing but bra and panties underneath. She claimed it was too hot to wear medical clothing in the hospital.
What?
You know what? I think that's fair. I don't think she did it to be a hot nurse. She probably did it because one, she's like, oh, I didn't realize that these would be see-through today. And two, because it is so hot and it's hard to work. My mom's a nurse. She doesn't want to wear that stuff. But she does because she's one of our heroes. She's one of my personal heroes. And everybody else's too because she's a nurse.
I don't know. I feel like if this nurse didn't want to be hot, she would have stuffed her face with Twinkies and chips the night before, and clearly she didn't.
Whoa.
Where would she get a box of
Was
Twinkies?
that a shaming of a certain body type?
No, you can eat Twinkies and still be hot. I think.
Walk it back, Laura. Walk it back.
Our next tab goes to Georgie. It's your
Woo!
pick.
It's because my mom's a hero. I had one that I thought was really funny. Why pooping in the pool is worse than we thought it was.
Why pooping in public is A-OK and recommended.
Why pooping in pantries is the food storage of the future.
Oh. Okay.
Great guesses. Let's see our story.
Oh, it's now a crime.
Yeah.
It's the opposite of what you said.
What did I say
You
again?
said it's A-OK. Now
okay,
it's a
but I got the
crime.
public word right.
Yeah.
The city of Bonners Ferry says it shall be unlawful for any person to urinate or defecate on public property or a public right-of-way or on private property open to public view.
I thought
Alright.
pooping in public was already like illegal.
I think it was just strongly frowned upon, and if you're a dude, you can get like
What?
demerits because people think you're a pedophile if you're peeing in like a park.
Oh.
Demerits, aka the list.
The list.
You
You
can-
are on a
You
list.
need to be on a list.
They rip off your merit badge.
Are you our dictionary for when Georgie says very intellectual words?
Incorrectly.
Remember, this is also
Oh.
happening in the United Independent Federation of Idaho, a sovereign nation.
Northern Idaho,
Yeah,
to
oh,
be
it's its
exact.
own.
I think that should be illegal everywhere. I don't
Yeah.
want someone pooping in my front yard.
I'm
about in the
surprised that we
woods?
even have to
Dog
have a
pooping.
law for that.
Well, there's a law for it because someone was doing it.
What about in the woods?
That's not in public. Is that considered public? No.
BLM is public property.
Oh.
Questions to be answered.
Oh, I don't
Tanner,
know.
the board is yours.
Okay.
I do
North
think Laura won
Korea
that.
regime, finally a safe space.
No.
Are we going with North Korea or are we going with Nebraska? Wait. Yeah.
Is Nebraska NK?
I don't know. North Korean regime finally admits to having a single flaw.
North Kentucky regime, finally a state.
Truth is stranger
Oh.
than fiction, folks. The
I was
North Korean
close.
regime finally admits Kim Jong-un cannot magically bend time and space, according to the
Wow.
Telegraph.
I can't believe they admitted that. We would have never known otherwise.
Why were they compelled to release that? What? Under
They
what
say
circumstances?
idolizing mystical powers is unrealistic, and that they printed that in their newspaper, and so it's apparently they're turning away from their myth making about their leaders.
Well, if
Oh.
he can't bend time and space, then he's not really God. And if he's not really God, does that mean we have to obey everything he says? Shouldn't we be making a little bit more money? Is anybody else hungry?
If he can't
Or
bend,
cold?
if he can't bend time and space, how did he get that hairstyle?
Oh yeah.
Zing, 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 zing.
Burn. Yeah.
That's
Is
interesting.
he a hologram like the Pope, maybe?
He might be.
I wonder why did he claim that before?
Yeah,
Was Kim
finally
like-
admits. Does that mean that everyone thought he could before?
Or he was just saying that. You know what? Soon Trump's gonna be saying that.
Oh,
He's
oh gosh.
close enough.
Laura, the board is yours.
Yes.
What?
Okay. Let's see.
This is going in order, isn't it? I clearly won that round.
Pizza man fired for putting too many fingers on the pizza.
Pizza man fired for licking the box when he didn't like the woman who opened the door because she was rude over the phone.
That's real.
Pizza man fired for disloyalty to the Papa John.
Oh, what if it's not for? Because it's capitalized
Ooh,
F.
not the
he
Papa.
found something.
No.
Domino's Pizza delivery
Fire-
man fired for swearing at teenagers for not getting tipped.
I mean,
Ooh.
that's like pretty legit, you know? Like, if you're not getting tipped, like, that's pretty messed up.
I also think that's pretty equivalent to licking a pizza box for being mad at somebody who's
Pizza
getting the
delivery
pizza.
Okay, you were
people
close,
are
George.
also heroes.
I mean, I think that's pretty close to putting too many fingers on the pizza and getting fired because of it.
I don't know. Either way, what assholes those teenagers are. Why wouldn't you
know.
just tip your guy?
Okay,
You just
to-
call
Or
them an
gal.
asshole, you're gonna get fired.
They probably, to be honest, they probably don't know like etiquette. You know, like as a teenager, do you really know what
I didn't
tipping
know you
is?
were supposed to tip your barber till I was like 26.
Same,
And I'm like,
same. And I'm like,
go
oh
back and
God,
make it right.
I've been offending everyone. Yeah, pretty much you're supposed to tip everyone, I think.
Yeah, I feel like
Almost.
I was told to tip and to tip well.
Yeah.
But, some people are stingy. Maybe,
Yeah.
Maybe if you're raised by stingy people who don't tell you to tip, then
All right,
tip.
folks. This is a
All right, I'm
moment
gonna go in there.
where
Sorry, guys.
we are having technical difficulties, and so we're going to switch out Tanner's microphone so you can hear his hilarious answers here on GAB, streaming every Sunday morning at 11 a.m. or noon. But we're really going to try 11 a.m. That's what we're shooting for, folks. But look at it. We went to space this time. It took us an extra hour to get started, but I mean, don't you think it was worth it? Also, I'm transparent like a ghost, which is pretty
Yeah,
sweet.
that's for the Time Lord.
And also, other things we're doing here, art streaming. Tanner, guest on GAB, will be streaming the creation of his seminal stop motion music film video, Every Shade of Green. It's being animated live before your eyes, folks, here at Salton Studios in South Salt Lake, Utah, the greatest city south of Salt Lake.
Your hand made the Donald Trump hand when you said the greatest.
The greatest city south of Salt Lake and north of the next one.
Southernmost lake.
Southernmost lake.
What is Seminole? That's my question.
Seminole. Seminole.
Dictionary,
Having
tell us. What is
Of or
Seminole?
having to do with like, semen, I believe.
Oh, of course, duh. Semen, Seminole,
Yeah.
same root.
Uh,
Is that why seminary is called seminary?
Yes.
Is there semen? It's
Where they gather the seeds.
Well, no one's masturbating or anything. There's a lot of girl stuff. Or
Hey,
should
can
I
we
say
be called-
G or G?
I'm wearing a green coat in front of a green screen.
Not a green screen, that's space.
I mean a space.
I'm in a shirt made out of space.
I'm wearing a space jacket.
Can we be called prisoners of GAB? Is GAB the name of the ship you run? Wait,
GAB.
am I switching this one out too?
GAB. Let's get back to our board. Only my mic is working, so we're all gonna be really loud into the mic.
Here, I'll go fly through space.
Come into space. Oh,
Okay,
you're not
here
in
we
space
are,
anymore.
folks.
Back on the game.
Laura,
Is it my turn?
it's your turn. Torn.
Torn? All right. Well, for my torn, let's see. Oh, we already did Pizza Man. Okay, so I can't take that one. I really wanted to, but woman returns to Orlando so that woman returns to Orlando in hopes of catching a glimpse of Orlando Bloom.
Woman returns to Orlando Bloom's house after confessing her love to him.
That seems reasonable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Woman returns to Oz after Kansas proves too podunk.
All right.
Folks, the woman returns to office to rescue a banana she left in her desk 9 weeks ago,
Ew.
according to the Mirror. Marie-Louise Brennan had the realization that when she left her office 9 weeks ago due to the coronavirus pandemic, she had left a banana in her desk. and filmed the moment she went to
I
rescue
mean-
it.
Why is there?
Why is this a news story?
Okay, this is pretty reasonable though, because if you leave a banana for 9 weeks, imagine your whole
How
office.
lonely!
Smelling
It
like
would get
bananas?
so. It would be the loneliest banana.
I like the smell of bananas.
And that it needs to be eaten, and the
In-
smell is just too.
In some countries, it's illegal to store bananas by themselves because they get too lonely. You have to buy multiple bananas.
Which countries?
Just like guinea pigs.
Which countries?
Oh,
The
you know,
independent state
Sweden,
of Idaho. Northern Idaho.
Sweden, etc.
Northern Kentucky.
Northern Kentucky, that's what it was. Sometimes I buy bananas and then they're in my car for a day. And then my car smells like bananas and I love it. It's bananas.
That is.
I
It's
just
nuts.
have to say one thing about that story,
Okay.
and is that shit is bananas. BANANAS.
B is bananas.
And for that, Tanner, the board is
Ladies'
yours.
Hey.
Yeah.
Semi dumps 40K of cocaine. Hooah!
Semi dumps 40 kilograms of onions on accident because it swerved too quickly. There was a squirrel. Long story.
Semi dumps 40,000 pounds of poop all over the road.
Okay,
in
it should be
northern
Ooh.
Kentucky.
It should be illegal for semis to poop in public, I
I
think.
know.
If you're gonna be dumping all that dump.
It's not illegal in northern Kentucky yet, though.
Oh.
You know, so that they have to take it.
The
somewhere.
regime of northern Kentucky
they have to
is.
start people work their
Right.
way down the automobile hierarchy.
Right.
That's correct.
Exactly.
Let's see our story, folks. According to Fox 23 News, not Buddha, dumps 40K pounds of mac and cheese on a Nashville
Oh my gosh,
interstate.
I was close. I was close.
I said onions, which is a food.
I said Kentucky, which is kind of near Nashville, northern Kentucky.
Mmm.
What do you guys
Why?
think of this Gouda pun? It was not
Not
a
Gouda.
situation.
Boo.
Um,
Boo,
Can we read a little
that
bit
title
more
was
about
not
this
a Gouda.
particular story. I'd like to know, what caused mac and
I'd be
cheese to
running out there
fall
with a pot of boiling water and getting a lunch on.
So was this truck just filled with mac and cheese noodles?
that looks like
Usually
powder.
they overpackage mac and cheese. So what?
Oh, that's Kraft fairy dust you're looking at. You
Yeah,
got
that looks
that'll
like
sell for
cheese powder.
$10 a gram on the street. People snort that right up.
Mm.
And why is this
Especially
such a
COVID
big deal?
times.
Why couldn't they just get a broom and?
I mean, have you ever seen a truck explode with cheese?
I'm looking at it. It looks like it could use a broom.
You should
Has
get
anyone
out there.
brought a broom to the car
You
accident?
should get out there and start helping them. It's
Do you need
like
it? We're sending. This
They
is
also have a fire hose.
dispatch. We're sending an ambulance. Dude, bring a hose. Bring a broom. Maybe an IV tube.
Bring a hose, a
Five
broom, and
broom
about
handlers.
10 gallons of butter.
Yeah.
Get a medical kit
You got a
as
stew
well.
going, baby.
That's a stew.
All right, 40,000 pounds of mac and cheese. Amazing. Georgie, the board is yours now.
He's
Choose
going in
your
order.
task.
It's cool. I'll take my prize. On the moon, as usual, nothing much is happening.
On the moon, as there is a solar eclipse happening.
That's inconclusive.
It's the news.
It's
the news.
Okay.
On the moon, ask conspiracy theorists if it really happened.
That was good.
It's a good clickbait YouTube title, but
On the
not.
moon, astronaut pee will be a hot commodity. Urine
Hot
can be used for landing pads, gardens, and drinking water. But
What?
will there be enough to go around?
What?
That's
Wait,
gonna
it
lead
can
to
be used
some.
For what?
Lots of things.
Does
Drinking water,
does
obviously.
it materialize into something physical on the moon?
No, I
just
think they
pee.
just take it and then filter out so that it's just water.
I love.
Why don't
On
we
the
just
moon.
have our pee here on Earth?
We are.
Oh,
It goes
I
into
guess-
our sewer system.
Okay, you're
and
right.
then,
You're right.
you know.
That's true.
It's gonna be a hot commodity, huh? On the moon. They're already planting our little moon gardens. Grow our little
Yeah.
moon veggies.
Are you trying to say that I could just go out and pee on our produce?
If we were on the moon.
I wouldn't suggest it,
this.
but I have heard folks.
To test the idea, the researchers mixed synthetic urea powder with the Kraft mac and cheese from the spill with lunar regolith simulant to make cylindrical structures the size of a fist, then let them dry under a weight. Then they simulated.
Then they simulated using the material in a 3D printer by extruding it in layers through a syringe. So guys, they made a 3D printer that prints pee,
Dehydrated
What?
pee, it sounds like.
dehydrated pee,
Into
and
what?
regolith.
What does it 3D print?
Anything you want. It
Out of
performs
any
quite
material you want?
well.
No,
Out
no,
of
out
moon
of-
regolith and dehydrated urine, you can 3D print objects.
Tanner, what
Wow.
would you print?
Oh, probably just more urine.
I'd probably print a chocolate cake.
Out of urine?
Yeah.
Cool. Put some moonberries on it.
Yeah.
Sounds great.
Exactly.
And for that, the board is yours, Laura. Pick your tab.
Alrighty.
Tab your GAB.
Tab my gab.
Gab your tab.
Man makes mother proud by running 50 yards, finally.
Oh.
Man makes moves on hot nurse when she's least expecting it.
Ooh.
Okay, that
Nurse
Okay.
from earlier?
Man makes money selling his own body hair.
Ah.
Oh.
Man
Oh.
makes money buying his own pizza on DoorDash app.
What?
He found that DoorDash was selling his menu items for less than he was. Also, he had never signed up for DoorDash in the first place. But DoorDash was conducting an experiment, so he started ordering his own pizza. He paid $160 and then received $240 back from DoorDash.
Amazing con.
Okay, it seems to me, Sam, that you have done a lot of research into this particular article.
I wonder.
And I wonder.
If
Who
it's
is
because
Sam?
Sam-
I am Zibelbrock Zibelfritz, ruler of the Galactic Enterprise
Fritzy, do you
universe.
like
I just
pizza?
wonder if you just really like pizza and you research it
I
a
think
lot.
He
Fritzy
has
likes
offered it to us
pizza.
quite a bit
It's true. It's true.
while we've been prisoners
It
here
is
on his
my
show.
favorite Earth food. The only reason this planet hasn't been blasted yet.
Have you tried moon food? The drinks are phenomenal.
The 3D printed chocolate cake was terrible.
Well,
All right, well, that's it on pizza. We have 2 tabs left, guys. That means it's our 2 tabs left round.
2 tab gab gab.
And the next tab choice goes to the winner of a single round of rock, paper, scissors between Laura and Georgie.
Is this
alrighty.
serious rock, paper, scissors or just rock, paper, scissors?
This is a 1, 2, 3 go.
1, 2, 3, so no shoot.
We go on shoot.
We go on shoot.
1, 2, 3 shoot.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
Single round. Ready,
1,
folks?
2, 3,
1,
shoot, go.
Rock, paper, scissors,
Wait.
shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, spider!
Oh, rock definitely crushes spider. That's it.
Rock,
No,
paper,
no.
spiders.
Yeah, spiders
When's
have
the
no
last
power.
time you
Sorry.
saw
Yeah,
a
no.
spider?
I guess a
spider
spider
rock?
could like hide under a rock.
I
Okay.
well now I know for the future, so that's good.
Georgie, the tab is yours. Let's see.
All
it.
right.
I was gonna be Frodo, and Spider always beats Frodo too.
Mayor lies in comedic act of juggling. That's it.
I don't think you're gonna win.
I like that yawn.
Man lies in communal shower in his commune.
The mayor of the commune?
Correct use of lie?
He lied.
Like
Yeah.
to
Wait,
lay?
lay? Yeah, to lay.
To lie?
So can you lie?
Lie
He
down?
lies.
He lies
in the communal shower.
Lies in communal shower.
Mayor lies in Colorado litigation hearings
Can I change my?
about lying.
You all lose that round. The actual story. Mayor lies in coffin and pretends to be dead coronavirus victim to avoid arrest after breaking curfew rules to go
No,
drinking.
what? No, what?
According to NewsDayGhana.com.
Which mayor?
Whoa, Mayor of Ghana.
Yeah.
Jamie Rolando Urbina Torres, the mayor of a small town in Peru, laid in a coffin and pretended to be dead to avoid being arrested.
Okay, so I think this is what the situation is. He's in Peru. He's the mayor. He's like stressed out, getting drinks. Got some drinks. It was after curfew, and then he saw people who were like enforcing curfew, and he's like, "A coffin! I'll pretend to be dead!" And then he didn't get arrested.
He did, but it looks like the news got out.
Well, maybe he got arrested after the fact, but not in
Why is there
this time frame.
a random coffin lying around?
Well,
Or they're
Laura,
just-
there's lots of
They were partying in the
I
I
funeral
don't want to
home.
get dark here, but
there's
Okay,
there's
yeah.
a thing
But
that's
it's
going
dark.
around.
What's
that's the
thing?
actual guy.
Coronavirus.
That's the mayor. That's the picture of the mayor pretending to be dead.
Out.
That
At least
is
he's wearing his mask.
at least.
Yeah.
There we go.
Safe at last. Safe at last.
All right, our last tab, lightning round. Pandemic claims.
Pandemic claims another victim.
Ooh, that's dark.
The moon.
Moon conspiracies.
It traveled to the moon already. I accidentally closed it.
The stream?
What do you guys think the tab's about?
Pandemic claims another celebrity's relevance.
Relevance? Oh,
That's good.
like it takes over their like.
They just fall away into nothingness.
Guys, this is some really good news for today, and I want everyone to leave here on a really positive note, and so I'm glad that you chose this story first. The truth is the coronavirus pandemic has claimed another victim, robocalls.
Oh yeah.
Robocalls are down significantly since the pandemic
That
began.
is nice.
What are robocalls?
They're the people that are like, if you want a Marriott hotel gift certificate, please give us your social security number.
And then you
Hello,
send it,
legal
and then you
owner.
get a free card.
Dang it! I love those. I like 1.5.
Uh-huh.
We're down.
I have nothing against robots. I want to stand firmly on the side of Team Robot, and when they listen to this again in the future, they're gonna know that I said, "I'll take a call from you anytime,
and they
anywhere."
won't pick up on your sarcasm.
What sarcasm?
They're probably
Robotalk.
listening to us right now, and I also want to say I'm on your side, robocalls.
Yeah.
Call me.
I'm so much on your side, robots, not robocalls, that
Well-
I'll give you shit.
Robocall.
For your life. For the rest of my life.
All right, folks, that's our show. You've just watched it. It's called Tab Gab. It streams here live from Salton Studios in South Salt Lake City, Utah, every Sunday morning at 11. So tune in, participate, vote on their answers, and we'll see you next week. Goodbye.
Back in the States.
There it is, and it's loud.